What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to cover the storm outbreak that appears to be happening, um, basically Dixie Alley area. Um, there's already been a few tornado warnings in Oklahoma today. Um, left the west side of Oklahoma's had a few right around this area and Enid, Ednid, as well as over this way. These storms seem to be moving pretty quickly, which that's a good thing. There's plenty of storm chasers out there today in the field. Um, Below my camera here, you'll see I have Oklahoma City's camera, their live feed up. I'm going to leave that up for now. I will be switching between feeds today, just to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of what it looks like out there in the Oklahoma area. Right now, here as of late, I've been watching this storm. This storm's produced 4 or 5 tornado warnings already, so just gonna monitor that one. This storm up here, it it's looking less and less impressive compared to what it was when that warning first came out. There's there's still some pretty good rotation up in here, but it's broadening out compared to what it was 3 scans ago. But yes, I'm watching this storm here to go tornado warned again. These little guys down here are other ones that I'm starting to watch. This one right here really is blown up here recently, as has this one over here near Altus. Um, and then this little guy here, we'll be watching him as it enters into the zone. So basically, this whole area right in here, we'll zoom out a little bit. This whole area right in here is my primary watch zone today. They got the highest chance of any type of severe weather today. Tornadoes likely. So I'm gonna watch this area pretty much around, mainly around Oklahoma. It's gonna be my best way to put it. Tornado warning remains in effect until 1:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for West Central Riley County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 4 miles southwest of Leonardville, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Tornado and ping pong ball sized hit. So if you guys are up here in the Randolph area, Leonardsville, Bala, Riley, I'd start. I would probably just take shelter just to be safe. Leonardsville, it's like right on your doorstep. If anything's on the ground, it doesn't appear anything's on the ground. There's rotation though, but better safe than sorry. I'd get into your safe place just to be safe. If you do not have a basement, most interior room of your house with no windows, a closet, bathroom, bathroom with bathtub, that's a pretty good place to go if you need to. Yeah, Bailey, it's definitely right where you're at. Um, so the big thing is you're in this area. I'm not gonna call your town out. But yeah, you're over here. That's you're like right in the bullseye for this. So I'll be watching that today. These storms over here, they're just popping. They're firing quick, a lot quicker than I thought they would. I was thinking, around 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern time today is when they'd start firing. But no, they decided to start at 10 o'clock Eastern time today, which wow. The environment down there is ripe for it. So anything is possible with these storms. Yesterday's outbreak, thankfully, no fatalities have been reported. But there's 95 reports of tornadoes yesterday, which after boiling that down between multiple reports between one and the other, it actually boiled down to like 32 tornadoes. And multiple of them were long track tornadoes that went through metropolitan areas like the north side of Omaha, Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, they were insane. There it is. Tornado warning has now been issued for South Central Grant County, Northern Oklahoma, Northwestern Garfield County, and Northern Oklahoma to 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Carrier, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard tornado. Radar indicated. Areas impacted would be Medford, Pond Creek, Kremlin, Hunter, Hillsdale, Carrier, and Jefferson. If you guys are in those areas, I'd suggest seeking cover. Oh yeah, yeah. I would be seeking shelter if I was in that area, guys. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna look at it a little better. Um, yeah, there's very good rotation in this storm. I could see this one if it tightens up just a little bit more. This one's gonna be on the ground. This is gonna be northwest of Carrier, heading in the direction of Pond Creek, Kremlin. Currently, we're looking at Hillsdale. Hillsdale, if you're not in your safe place, get in it right now. So we're looking at so if you're around the 132 or east 330, I would for sure be getting in your safe places. This is like right on top of you guys. Beamer Road. This is like right over top of you right now. I would be looking into a safe place if I were you. Hillsdale, it's going to be right on top of you anytime. Um, as of right now, it is not on the ground, but that's not to say it won't drop anytime now. Oh, this one's tightening up again. So the Leonardsville storm, just southwest of Randolph. If you're in this area, or you know somebody in this area, I would be telling them to get to their safe place as soon as possible. Just looking at some things, guys. Got a pretty good hook signature on this one, just south of Hillsdale right now. If you're in Hillsdale, Oklahoma, you should be in your safe place right now. Hello. You can't hear me at all. Hello. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Turn your TV up. All right. How about now? Is that better? All right. So if you're in the Hillsdale area right now, you guys should probably be seeking shelter now. There's pretty good hook signature on that, as well as really good rotation. Oh yeah, that's hooking out really bad. The town of Hillsdale, it's going to be right on top of you anytime now. Uh, you're right on the edge of it right now. If you're in Hillsdale, Oklahoma, take shelter now. Kremlin, Pond Creek, you guys are up here next. You up? Okay, thanks. All right, bye. If you're in Pond Creek, Kremlin, I suggest y'all take shelter now, just to get out of the way of this. Um, this is it is on the ground. The tornado is on the ground in Hillsdale. If you are in Hillsdale and you're not in your safe place right now, get into your safe place, please, right now. If you do not have a safe place, most interior room, hallway, closet, bathroom, hide in the bathtub. Um, do not go outside trying to look at this. This is going to be a decent sized tornado. This is going to be a big tornado. Um, oh wow, yeah. Yeah, if you're in Hillsdale right now, please seek shelter. If you're north of Hillsdale, anywhere around Hillsdale, seek shelter. Kremlin, Pond Creek, you guys should probably seek shelter as well. This storm's moving right at you guys. It should be. Let's see. All right, so Pond Creek, it should be to you guys within the next 20 minutes. If I were you, get into your safe place now. Do not go outside trying to look at this storm. This storm is highly dangerous. This storm up here, up in Kansas, has been looking less and less favorable. Best way I could put it. It's still got really good rotation in it. I mean, it's very broad. I would not doubt that there's a huge wall cloud with this one. Yeah, just southeast of Pond Creek, or yeah, southeast Pond, southwest Pond Creek, southeast of Hillsdale. You guys are not in your safe place. Get into your safe place. Um, this went just south of Hillsdale. Oh, actually, it might have went right through the town of Hillsdale. Might have went right through the town of Hillsdale, Oklahoma. It is being reported it's still on the ground. All right, so Kremlin, Pond Creek, Jefferson, Medford, anywhere in between Hillsdale, Pond Creek, Hillsdale, Kremlin, y'all should be in shelter now. Pond Creek, Kremlin, Medford, I'd get into your shelters right now as well. Just get ahead of this storm. It's probably the best situation right now. This has almost 2-inch hail with it as well. So there's going to be extreme damage to vehicles, windows on your house. So not be by your windows on your house right now. This hail will break your windows, let alone any debris that's coming with this tornado. It is confirmed tornado on the ground. Weather spotters did confirm a tornado. This one's looking less and less impressive. There's still slight rotation there. Yeah, there's still really strong rotation right here. If yeah, there's that thing's probably still on the ground. It looks like it's starting to weaken, but it's yeah right here, very strong rotation still. So if you are go street level, if you're near County Line Road, just northeast of Hillsdale, you guys anything north of there, northeast of there, you should be taking shelter right now. It will be approaching 60-64 here shortly. So if you're around the 60-64 area northeast of Hillsdale, anywhere in this area right here, you got Pond Creek up here, southwest of Pond Creek, should be in their safe place right now. Newest scan, there's still pretty good rotation there. I do have the I do have the camera for Oklahoma City pulled up. That's going to be below my picture here. That's just to show you what Oklahoma City's looking like currently. Oklahoma City right now, you guys are in the clear. You guys are getting some thunderstorms, light thunderstorms, a little bit of rain. But I'd be watching that late as the day moves on with these little cells down here. These little cells down here, these are probably going to be packing a punch once they enter into this boundary zone. This storm over here, I'm watching this storm here as well as for uh, becoming tornadic. But I have a feeling this right here is going to get ate up by this storm up here. This right here, I see this eating itself up. But I mean, I could be wrong. If this were to make an easterly turn to where it just turns straight east, this right here is going to be bad. This right here is going to be really bad. Hmm. Right here is your area of rotation. It's a pretty dang good couplet. Pond Creek, Jefferson. If you guys are not in your safe place right now, get into your safe place. This is coming right for you. You're talking minutes away. So if you're anywhere in the area of 60-64, just west of Pond Creek, you should be in your shelter right now. If you're anywhere in the area of Staff Sergeant Memorial Highway, right here, anywhere in here, you should be in your safe space right now. Anything west of Pond Creek, anywhere from Pond Creek to Red Hill Road, anything from Pond Creek to Red Hill Road, y'all should be in your safe place right now. This is a tornado that is observed. It is on the ground. It is going. It is moving. Medford, you should start looking into going into your safe place as well. If y'all hear a little girl screaming in the background, it's just my daughter. She's upstairs. She's not getting her way. We're gonna wait to see what this next scan looks like over here. This tornado is still on the ground, according to chasers on the ground. Let's see up here. We're gonna check to see if yep, this tornado warning is still going up here. So we'll check on this one. Yeah, this one's actually starting to. Looks like it cycled. This one's actually starting to intensify a little more. So this one, I'd be watching 100%. Ping pong size hail. So this one, I'm not too terribly concerned with at the moment, but it has ramped up a little bit compared to what it was 10 minutes ago. My main concern is this one down here in Hillsdale area, Pond Creek, Medford. Pond Creek, I would be in your safe place right now. Anything west of Pond Creek to Red Hill Road, I'd be in your safe place. Heck, even west of Red Hill Road, I'd probably be in your safe place. Jefferson, Medford, you guys should be in your safe places as well. This storm is moving 35 miles an hour to the northeast, but it is packing a punch with it. Do not go outside trying to look at this. Michigan has a chance this evening for some severe weather to marginal risk, but we saw what happened with the marginal risk last time. So yes, Michigan, Michigan is in the in and for it later. Some storms could get severe. Yeah, that couplet's still there. Um, check that CC drop. So yeah, there is debris. There is a correlation coefficient drop on this. There's a CC drop. So if you're right in this area, west of 6064, this is going to be crossing over Route 64 here momentarily between Nash and Pond Creek. If you are anywhere in between Nash and Pond Creek to the north, you should be seeking shelter right now if you haven't already. Yes. Oh, that's a pretty decent sized debris ball there. Um, hopefully it was just a bar. Um, so yeah, your area of rotation is just south of 64, but it looks like we're starting to get a second area of rotation just on the north side of 64. So we'll have to monitor that. Come out, look at these other storms real quick. Anyone in the Pond Creek, Oklahoma area, take shelter. These storms down here in Oklahoma City have became severe thunderstorm warned. Um, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter size hail. So just monitor that. We'll stay on that camera. Ooh, Kansas. Want to check on these storms up here near Wichita. So yeah, I'm not too worried about these ones right now up here near just east of Wichita, but I will monitor those. Let's go back down here to this Pond Creek storm. All right, so this one's starting to look less and less impressive, which that's a great thing for the people in this area. I would still remain in your safe spots if you're in Pond Creek, Jefferson, or Medford. I believe this tornado warning here will probably expire here soon. Um, the area of rotation that triggered the tornado warning and the radar indication, which turned into an observed warning, that has since gone away. There is still a little bit of rotation here on the east side, northeast side of Pond Creek, as well as up here. So we're going to continue to monitor that storm as well. So we'll zoom back out. Let's go wide view. What are we looking at? So we'll go back up here to this tornado warning, see what we see on this. Right here, Olsburg, Kansas. You are looking at rotation right now. There's probably a decent sized wall cloud outside. I would not say it's on the ground at this time, but it could be shortly. All right, so yeah, if you're in the Olsburg area, I would be in your safe place right now. All right, so the Pond Creek area, Jefferson, Medford. We're gonna wait on one more scan. We're gonna see what it shows on the next scan. Um, right now, it looks like it's gonna be a windbag. Looks like you're gonna get some really strong winds right now. I should say. Um, yeah. So they allowed that tornado warning to expire, as I was saying. The area of rotation that created concern is gone. So for right now, JP, that area is good. There are some storms in Oklahoma City that I'm watching, as well as to the west, like near Hennessy, just west of Hennessy. So maybe later today that could potentially be an issue. But as for right now, I don't see any issues in that area. Um, but that could change within the next half hour, 45 minutes. Um, but yeah, no, I will monitor that area. All right, so we're down to one tornado warning now. That one tornado warning is going to be up here near Olsburg. If you guys are in the Oklahoma, Kansas area, take my live, share it out on Facebook. I'm gonna start doing more live coverages like this, um, and I'll help with education a little bit. So if you guys would like to share this out on your Facebooks, yeah, it's gonna be very windy there, Bailey. Um, you guys are like in a radar hole too, so it's a hard one to see because you guys are in between the Oklahoma City radar, but you're also near this radar up here. Um, but I'm pretty sure you're issuing radar or National Weather Service, probably Oklahoma City with where you live. You do have a storm to your west, Fairmount, Covington area. Um, there is a hook starting to form back here, but that looks like it's gonna get ate up by the storm behind it. Is what it's looking like. But I will watch that. I see this tornado warning potentially expiring if it doesn't tighten up a little more. It's very broad rotation. I mean, it's extremely broad. Right here's your area of concern near Olsberg, which is the same area it's been in for the last 10 minutes. So I'm hoping this radar station up here is not going down, and that's just it's just not showing that it's moving. Oklahoma City, you're starting to get pelted with rain, some hail too. It looks like. Another thing to note with these storms, there's going to be torrential downfall, so flooding is going to be a concern here. So if you're in any of the areas that it's just raining, 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 there's going to be huge, huge flooding. Do not drive through ponded roads. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Alrighty. So there's a severe thunderstorm warning now that the one I've been talking about right in this area by Wakamis, just east of there, Fairmount, Covington, Douglas, Garber. I'm watching this area right here, just southwest of Fairmount, um, for rotation. I'm also watching in here and right here. This down here could potentially be an issue, but I don't see that one becoming an issue anytime soon. We go to velocity and we're looking at this. It looks like right around Fairmount area there is I'd say a broad area of rotation. I wouldn't say it's a good area of rotation, but with these storms the way they've been producing, yeah. So that was right here. This is the area I'm watching. So if you're in the Fairmount area, just be weather aware. New tornado warning up here, Hiawatha, Kansas. We're gonna take a gander at this storm real quick while those ones down south are not tornado warned at the moment. So yeah, this one I can see where they're getting the rotation from. There is some pretty broad rotation there. I mean, it is starting to tighten up. It looks like. So if you're in the Hiawatha area, towards White Cloud, Robinson, Padonia, I would be taking shelter now. Fort Eskew, you're next on the list, followed by Big Lake and Rulo. Start getting your stuff around for this for a shelter. This thunderstorm around Salem, Dawson, that one I'm gonna look at real quick because it's starting to act a little sketchy. It's got a lot of wind with it, that's for sure. But the one near Hiawatha, I would be seeking shelter. We'll go back down here to the Olsberg one, the one that's been pretty much stationary for the last half hour. We'll look at the velocity on this. Make sure we're on the right radar. Yeah, so this one's starting to broaden out again. This one right here just keeps recycling, or keeps cycling, I should say. We'll go back down here to Oklahoma. This right here, this is gonna be a big wind bag, and it's gonna have some hail with it. But I wouldn't rule out a brief spin up tornado with that QLCS tornado. Um, let's switch back to this radar. Let's look at the reflectivity on this one. All right. So yeah, there's still rotation, broad rotation here, just northwest of Fairmount along 64. Uh, Pond Creek, you're good. Medford, just monitor the weather. Deer Creek, monitor the weather. Oh, I'd move to Enid, Oklahoma. Yeah, I'd move there. That's an area to watch though today, for sure. Yeah. So this storm here near Fairmount, this is actually starting to rotate right around 64. I would not be surprised if they did not put a tornado warning out for this. Um, uh, there's a lot of storm chasers out today, so be aware. Do not follow them. If you see a storm chaser out ever, do not follow the storm chaser. They're trying to collect data and information information for these storms to report back to the National Weather Service. If you follow them, it could cause traffic jams, backups. And if they're trying to escape an area because of a tornado, they do not want to have it on their conscience that they have to sit there and worry about you as well. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just looking something up real quick. So right in here's where I'm watching, just west of Garber, north of Fairmount, northwest of Covington. Right here, there's some pretty broad rotation, but I would be watching it just to be safe. Again, I don't replace your local meteorologist, um, but I can give you what I can see. Go back up here to these tornado warnings real quick. Still radar indicated. That hasn't changed. This one's broadening out quite a bit. Go to a whole United States view real quick. Let's see what we see. They're seeing something on this one that I don't see. Oh, right here. Alrighty. So if you're in the Wheaton, Kansas area, I would be seeking shelter right now. If you're along Route 99, um, Tuttle Creek Wildlife Area to New Chachel, I think that's how it's pronounced. I'd be seeking shelter. 99 and 16 intersection. If you're within that area, Wheaton, I'd be seeking shelter right now. Um, the rotation on this is picking up quite a bit. It's starting to ramp up, so I would be seeking shelter right now. Vermilion, you're not out of the woods on this one. The town of Blaine, the little village of Blaine. If you're in the area of Blaine, I would be seeking shelter right now. Blaine and Wheaton around 2 p.m. So within the next 3 minutes, it will be over Blaine and Wheaton. Um, Lilith around 2:05 p.m. If you're in these areas, I would be seeking shelter right now. It does have ping pong sized hail with it as well, and the potential tornado. So I would be seeking shelter right now if you're within that area. If you're in the area of Lamont, Hunter, Medford, Deer Creek, you guys are probably experiencing some really, really strong winds right now. Bailey, if you're still in here, the storms that are coming your way right now, from like Edmond area, they're sub severe, um, but they could change. I would just say they're sub severe right now. Potentially could be a severe thunderstorm warning. I don't see a whole lot of activity in those storms. Um, these ones right here, I don't see a whole lot of activity in, but that could change. I'll monitor it for you. Falls Creek, Nebraska. Monitor your area weather. There's tornado possible tag on these up here. Salem, Burden, Dawson, Barada, Schubert. Definitely be monitoring your local weather stations for the potential that this right here could go tornado orange soon. There's not a whole lot going on right now besides some severe thunderstorm warnings, so we're monitoring those. Two tornado warnings, one in Kansas, one in Nebraska. Nebraska just can't seem to cut a break. 12 thunderstorm warnings between Nebraska, between Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma right now. As the day goes on, the evening goes on. Today, this weather's just going to pick up. This right here is going to be equivalent to a straight line wind signature. This wind right here is going to be stronger than Hades at back acres. I'll tell you that right now. Nothing too impressive in these storms right here, just south of Guthrie. Nothing too impressive in those storms at the moment. That could change, especially if you guys have seen some sunlight today. Sunlight helps add instability. Newer tornado warning down here, just west of Seymour. We're gonna take a look at this one. Okay, yeah, right here. Please hold. Oh, did this radar go down? All right, so yeah, their radar is offline. There we go. Huge area of rotation right here. We could potentially have a tornado on the ground here. All right, if you're around Benjamin, I'd be seeking shelter. North of Benjamin, around Route 6, you should be in your safe place already. So we are looking at Benjamin, Vera, Gilliland. I would be seeking shelter right now. This has got some fairly decent rotation on it. This one here, this is that one that's been going on for a while around Wheaton area. This one here seems to be, if any rotation, it's going to be right in here or right in here. There's two areas of rotation on here, three areas of rotation. It's couplet here, couplet here, couplet here. So the two that I'd be worried about the most is going to be here in this area, and this one down here. This one right here is starting to broaden out as you. So what basically what it is you got the greens going away from the radar, the reds going towards the radar. Okay, so this right here is going to be a couplet. So basically saying you got wind coming this way and you got wind coming this way. So what that does in turn is where these meet up and it makes this little couplet right here. That's showing you that this storm right here is rotating. You can see the same signature down here as you can up here, but this one right here, this one is what you would call a tighter rotation, but you want like a bright green here. The brighter the green, the brighter the red, the stronger that rotation is. So that's why I say this is a broad rotation. But there is rotation. Go back down here and check on this storm. Oh yeah, that rotation here is it's still there. It's tightening up. Your actual rotation is going to be right around here, just northwest of Benjamin. I don't see anything too impressive down here. Looks like it's just going to be thunderstorms for now. They could change anytime. Um, so currently we have a total of, I believe, three tornado warnings, four tornado warnings now. Okay, so we got one, two, three. It's still doubled up. Okay, so this is doubled up because it's crossing over. This storm over here, this is yeah, it still remains tornado possible. So this storm over here still has rotation in it. So monitor your local weather here for this. This storm over here has been one that I've been watching. It doesn't look too impressive to me, or it didn't, I should say. So we'll load that radar. If anything, your rotation is going to be right in here. So if you're in White Cloud, Oregon, Mound City, Big Lake, Fillmore, or anywhere in between here, start seeking shelter. Anything is possible with this. That's going to be a radar hole, so it's going to be hard to see what actually is going on right out in here. So if you're in this area, I'd seek shelter. So destructive thunderstorm warning right here around South Haven, Caldwell, Arkansas City, or Kansas, Hunnewell. I would be I'd be remaining indoors. There is some rotation down here just southwest of Caldwell as well. So I'm going to monitor this area as well. Um, I would not be surprised if they don't issue a tornado warning on that. Come back down here. We'll check out our storm down here. Yeah, that rotation is just insane. It does have a debris signature, so this one is on the ground around 6 or close to it. Yep, right in this area. We'll monitor this little guy too. This one's starting to blow up a little bit. Ooh, buddy, 2-inch hail over here. That's the size of a softball or a baseball. This baseball hail in this thunderstorm over here near Fairview. All right, so the one I was told you guys to watch earlier around Medford, that now has a tour possible tag on it. What's that meaning is there's the possibility that a tornado could form at any time. So that's the Pond Creek Medford area. It still has a tour possible on it now. It was just a destructive thunderstorm warning, so the elements in this area are favorable that it could produce a tornado. I'm not seeing where. If anything, would be right in here. Yeah, so we're not gonna be able to see a whole lot out in here. All I gotta say is Fortescue, Big Lake, Bigelow, Mound City, Oregon, Fillmore, and even Magdalen. I would just be seeking some type of shelter, monitoring the weather. Um, there's not a radar out here that'll pick this up, so this is just going to be pretty much clutter out here for us. All right, northwest of Falls City. So if you're in Verdon, Schubert, Barada, or around the Indian Cave State Park, be monitoring the weather. There is an area of rotation right here, just south of Verdon. That this is a severe thunderstorm warning that has a tornado possible tag on it. There is rotation here in south of Verdon. Here we go. This Wheaton storm. Nothing that really stands out to me that's too impressive. So earlier I was talking about those 3 couplets I saw, right? They're extending. I was talking to you about those 3 couplets I saw. I don't see those couplets anymore, but I'd be watching right in this area right here for something to form. So Onaga, Havensville, Soldier, New Chattel, Corning, Goff, Soldier, Circleville, Wetmore, and Granada. I'd be looking into getting into your safe places here soon. I would, I'd believe this polygon here. They're seeing, yeah, right there. Okay, you see this little notch right here? It's starting to tighten up, as well as right here. So right here is my biggest concern. It's gonna be northeast of Wheaton. Let's see what this says. Good thunderstorm was located over Wheaton, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Tornado and ping pong sized hail. Onaga and Havensville around 2:20 p.m. Corning around 2:30. Soldier around 2:35, and Goff around 2:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So yeah, it's this area right here. This is moving east northeast. So you got to think this storm here is moving this way. All right, so Havensville, Duluth, you guys are in the path as well. Duluth, you got about 8 minutes. Havensville, you got 21 minutes. But yeah, it is moving in this general vicinity. There's another area of rotation that I'm watching. It's right here. It's not very broad, or I mean, it's very broad. It's not tight. It's not a little tight couplet. So right here is a pretty good spot to watch. Just south of Wheaton, this is starting to open up, and it's starting to impress me a little more. Currently, the area I'm watching is right around Lone Tree Road, and I'm also watching right around what is it, Revis Road, Revis Road, Route 16. That tornado warning has been expanded. There you go. All right, get back up. Please hold while we transfer your call. We'll slowly get there. It's loading. Yeah, like I said just a little bit ago, I'll be watching this one. Indian Cave State Park in Barada. I just touched on this one about 5 minutes ago. If you are in this area, I would be seeking shelter right in here. So I would be seeking shelter if you're in that area. State Park is right here. Barada's right here. This storm is moving just like this. So there could be anything right in here. It's like a radar pulse. So we're not going to see what exactly is going on out here. We can just take our best guesstimation. We got strong winds here. So it's probably right in this vicinity right here is where they're watching. It's moving east northeast, so it's going to go right through like this. Yep, the area rotation's right here. So Get to your safe places. If you're at the state park, find one of those. Your best bet out there is to find one of those cement bathrooms to get into. Those are your safest bet if you're at a campground, state park, anything like that. And Oklahoma City is looking dark. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna call it here for right now. I gotta work on my stream a little more. I gotta figure out. I got a little bit of a latency issue, so I gotta figure out the latency issue on my computer and work on getting this coverage to form out just a little bit better. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for tuning in. Um, I will. I possibly will pop back on later if we get anything here in Michigan. Um, if there's anything that really pops up in Oklahoma, I potentially could pop back on. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I will monitor the Oklahoma storms. Um, in the meantime, stay safe. If you guys got any questions, put it in the comments. Follow our page on Facebook, Wicked Weather. We're sitting just above 3,000 followers on Facebook. But in the meantime, take care, and I will chat with y'all later on.